Yes, I look funny.
And there's one person watching. Waiting on more to come in. That's right, guys. We've got Miss Lisa. Everybody's going to see Zippo live and Miss Zippo, and the room's just going to blow up, and I can just sit back and be quiet and let her do all the talking. Howdy, Dave. Howdy, Max. Howdy, Bryce. How about this? Mon ami, great to see you, boo. Howdy, brother. David, you made it. David, you made it. We just got back from 150 or 60, between 150 and 160 mile trip on Smoky. Howdy, Wayne. Say hi, boo.
Hi, Boo.
Boo LaQuette.
Got it. Hi, everybody.
Hello, Larry. Wild Bill. Hi, Zippo family. Howdy, Mobes. We've got Bailey's here too, her dog. We went up to Fort Wayne to eat at the Flat Top Grill. And then we went a couple doors down and ate ice cream that's made on a flat cold stove. It was pretty good. I guess we got home about an hour ago.
Hour and a half ago.
About an hour and a half ago. So what's everybody been up to all week? I'm not a mind reader. Got to do the typing. Hey, if you guys are happy to see Miss Zippo on a live stream, go over there and hit that thumbs up button. Click that thumbs up button for me. Click it. Click the thumbs up for Miss Zippo. Yeah.
All right. I catch him. TV's on over here, and I keep looking up at it.
Yeah, it's right there. So every once in a while, you guys will see me do that too. Mario's tennis. Playing catch up with Grass and working on fixing rusty Chevy. Yeah, I've got. Howdy, Russ. How are you? Yeah, I'm on vacation in SoCal at Beach House.
Aw. Awesome.
That sounded like a aw. I'm jealous. Boo, you're killing me. We have got to get down there. I love the spicy Cajun. This one not so much. But we can find something mild for her, I'm sure, if I get down that way.
Down that way.
Louisiana, Georgia,
okay.
Down.
Okay.
Cajun. On vacation in SoCal. So what's everybody doing for Labor Day weekend? Howdy, Wayne. My buddy over in Pennsylvania, Wayne.
Okay. Hi, Wayne.
AKA Grinchy One.
Grinchy One. Oh, here's Bailey.
Here's Bailey. Hi, Bailey.
Just to be in the picture.
Come here, Bill. Come on. Come on. Get up. Come on. You can't be the only one. Get up. Come on. There you go. There. Now I got both of them up here.
There's the whole family.
There's the whole family.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, Bryce. You'll be working, Max. Lisa's EMT. Swedish pancake breakfast. That's a long trek for a Swedish pancake breakfast. But I'll tell you, if we could make it, we would. You're a dispatcher now? My mother was a dispatcher for many, 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 many years. Like she was the first EMS 911 dispatcher here in Delaware County in Indiana. Very unappreciated yet honorable profession to be in. Oh, sweet. What kind of truck did you get, Bryce? Hey, and take it to your buddies that built the car for you with the controls. You'll get your controls in a heartbeat.
Look at the TV.
I'm looking at the TV. Shame on me. Thank you very much for the offer, Larry. Howdy, Leonard. Bassett, Virginia. Bassett, Virginia. Who's the farthest away right now? I'm in Muncie, Indiana, so I'm in the kind of in the Midwest, still east of the Mississippi. So
Southern California beach house.
SoCal,
Yes. Probably the farthest.
Yeah, that's true. Larry's probably the farthest one away right now, unless I get my guy from Russia back in here. That was crazy.
Okay.
27. Well, you didn't go with an old vehicle? Shame on you, Bryce.
Liverpool, Ohio.
Liverpool, Ohio. Howdy, Horseholics. '01 GMC Sonoma. '01 GMC Sonoma. 4.3, I assume. Shauna! Hey, kiddo.
Servers are 50 feet out our screen door. Larry.
Oh, that's cool.
Right there on the beach.
No, Russ. No. Never put any, no. If you've got a bad carburetor bowl that's leaking, don't put a sealer in it. Never. It'll completely. Me too, Shauna, and you caught it at a good time. This is the first one Lisa's ever been on. You don't ever want to put any kind of sealant on a carburetor or use any kind of a liner in the bowl.
Dublin, Ireland. There we go.
We've got a Dublin, Ireland. There we go. Tommy,
happy
you're
birthday. Happy birthday today. Sure. Tomorrow is 3rd.
Awesome. Happy birthday, Tommy. You're I was just asking who is the furthest away, but you're it. You are it. You're killing me, boo. I can go downstairs to get on my table, but you're still killing me with the food and that would be awesome. I'd love to make it down south. I agree, Horseaholics. I've got 257,000 miles on old Blues 4.3. Zippo, dreaming of gumbo. Oh, absolutely. You got it. I'm dreaming of all of it. I want some crayfish, crawdads. I want it all. A stock B10 muffler. Yours has holes in it. Give me just a second, Larry. Back to that 2017 Bryce. What motors does it have? What motors it have in it? And I've had a number of vehicles with the 4.3s. I love them. So Tommy Hanlon, I guess I can say happy birthday early because it's the 2nd here, but it's your birthday today now. So happy birthday to you, buddy. Willie, I've had a couple of the later model Vortec-ish 5.0s, and I always wound up having trouble with the valve guide seals on them. I mean, they'd run, but for the horsepower difference, you're only talking about 15 horsepower difference between the 4.3 and the 5.0 and the economy. I'll get 26 miles to a gallon out of my 4.3 with 257,000 miles on it. My 5-liter, I was lucky to get 18, 19 miles to a gallon if I was really, really easy on the pedal. But with new technology, though, of course, you're talking about a 28-year-old engine versus if they would go with the new one. But I do like the 5.3, the 327, 5.3 LS engines. Howdy, Wayne. We said hi a little bit ago. We're saying hi again. Thanks, Larry. Howdy, Glenn. You made it. Oh, a 6-cylinder 5-liter. Yeah, they could bump it up. They use those in quarter midget cars, Willie, the 4.3s. In fact, I've got a neighbor over here, Harlan. He turns the 4.3s into a 5.2 and puts small 631 blowers on them, and he'll get 700 horsepower out of one of those little 4.3s. Of course, forge cranks and okay, hang on. Leonard Harrison asking, need a deck baffle for a 36-inch 3-blade deck. Where can you find one? I just gave 3 of them away. Go to Facebook, join some of the Simplicity and Alice Chalmers groups. There are a lot of those 36-inch decks out and about, and finding those baffles are pretty easy to do. Well, I'm glad we make you smile, Tommy. GMC back in the 60s had a big block V6, even made a V12 too. Yeah, I know, when they mated the 2 V6s together. I'd love to have one of those. They put them in the fire trucks and all kinds of stuff, Willie. I missed a question a little bit ago, and I said, hang on, I'll get back to it. Joe Sloan, brother. Meet Miss Zippo. Variable valve timing. That's nice. Yep. Yep. I like the variable valve timing that they've started doing. Well, one Sonoma is a little over 133 on it with a 4.3. Yeah, if you take care of those 4.3s, you can put hundreds of thousands of miles on them. And I got to scroll up a little bit here. I missed a question, and I said, hold on, I got to find it. Just give me a minute. How hard, Larry Lancaster asked, how hard is it to get a stock V10 muffler? Mine has holes in it. There are some, what's on TV?
Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars. Thank you, Willie. You can look on Facebook for the muffler. Who's the old man next to me?
Continue answering the question.
Glenn? Ooh, why did I make you moderator if you're going to be the one harassing me? All right. Larry, muffler. You can get an aftermarket replacement for 50 bucks, or if you're lucky, it is a Nelson muffler. You can check eBay for the mufflers. Also, as I was saying about the baffle and the 36-inch decks, go to Facebook, join the groups that specialize in simplicity and Alice Chalmers, and ask anybody if they have a factory Nelson that they would like to part with. You're going to look at spending in the same $50 range, even for a good used one. Hey, Mobes, I'm not a big fan of Pawn Stars. I don't like Rick, but I do like American Pickers. I do like American Pickers. You like that, Glenn? You like that, Glenn? I'm gonna take your privileges away. Just behave. Oh, yep, you absolutely get one. There you go, Bo. Oh, they did good. It got hot on day one.
Both days.
Yeah, both days. So we started off with them, and I kept hearing people holler. I don't think they heard it.
Zippo.
Kept hearing people holler. Yeah. So.
Well, it didn't help you wore a hat that said Zippo on the back of it either. So.
But yeah, you guys are getting to see me.
Front, I mean, yeah.
Without, no, it was on the back.
Oh yeah, it was
it's on back. It just says
right.
ZV, ZV. You were looking at the back of it.
It was.
You were
back front.
Back
somewhere
front.
on his head it said Zippo Varga.
But yeah, no, the shirts went great.
Yeah,
Shirts
nice.
went great. You're welcome, Boo. What did you retract, Glenn? Were you being ornery? I always wear a hat backwards. Yeah, if you see a hat on frontwards, go ahead and grab any one of the hats. If I have a hat on frontwards, people don't recognize me. It's about the only way I can go incognito. That'll work. Okay. That's the way you guys are used to seeing me, and that's the way I always am, right? That's the way I've worn my hats for years and years and years and years and years. Sometimes when it's raining out, I don't want to get my glasses wet, so I do this. Who wants to look at that? Huh? Who? I look like a little kid tucked into a big old ball cap. So it goes that way. It's just the way I've always worn them. Oh, your wife's going to hit you if you keep it up. Oh, is she watching too? Correct on the hat. Yeah, it is. It's amazing how just turning it around totally screws things. I look like a little kid just wearing a hat, his dad's big hat. Robert, in the description of my video after this post, you will find my email address. You can ask all the questions you want there, or you can go over to Facebook, find me on my Facebook page at Zippo Varga, and you can send me a private message in Facebook to ask me all the questions that you want there. And you can ask any of these guys over here commenting. I answer my questions. I help everybody out as best I can. I really do. Sweet. Thank you both for accepting the gifts and wearing them. Oh, they were great, Bryce. They were fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Seen right here next to me by the campfire at the campground up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Title town. Perhaps you've heard of it. Have I heard of Green Bay? I'm trying to think. Green Bay. Is that like Deflategate town? Huh? Cheeseheads, Packard,
oh, yeah.
Cheeseheads. Yeah. Isn't that where Deflategate? Is that isn't that Deflategate?
Hey, you're talking to Colts fans here.
Yeah, you're talking to
a
Colts fan. I don't watch sports at all.
I like the Packers too.
Sweet. Thank you both for accepting the gifts. Yeah. She's sitting right here. That's okay. We got that. I need to get busy. Mini wood lathe and start making some pins. Yeah, horseaholics. That would be awesome. Neat, neat, neat. It, Glenn Guessing. It. She's sitting right here. Heard of it. Oh, you ran out of the room?
You finished his thought.
Finished it. That's funny. For whoever wants to know, LSU is beating Miami. I got it on my 60-inch TV and even got the end zones on that huge TV.
Wow.
Right on. That's a big TV. Door County. Do you know why all the trees in Wisconsin lean to the southeast? Because Minnesota blows and Chicago sucks.
I like that one.
Mr. Barron, how are you, sir? Illinois. 50 minutes already. What has been 50 minutes already? I've only been on for 21. Not me. How are you, Mr. Barron? Door County. Sorry, guys. My nose is. Yes, sir. I'm old. Humor me. I keep wandering off.
What?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
We both do it though. We both do that. Allergies. Died for a long time today, and my nose got plugged up. You've been on YouTube since 8. Still above ground. You bet, Mr. Barron. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Wayne's still above ground too, which I think is awesome. I get 2-3 emails a day from him. Still have the spare 36 dual blade deck on the front porch. The 36 that Wayne that he's talking about is the earlier models with the 3 tiny little 11-inch blades, I believe.
Larry, no, I do not ride myself. I ride on the back with him.
Otherwise known as?
Bitch seat. Riding bitch. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Good for me.
You
made me say it.
Beep. You ride what? Beep. You ride.
I ride beep. There
She
we go.
rides beep. But we have a great time. We have a really, really good time when we're out riding. Yeah, it's fantastic for both of us. Get that frying pan and remember it's backhand and follow through. Glenn.
I can probably find a heavy one.
He gives the worst advice. No. Glenn.
Haven't had an inkling of an opportunity to have to do that, so we're good.
I thought gutter snowed. 2 up, 2 up. Yes, she's 2 up, Larry. Yep, 2 up. That's an old saying.
I've not heard that
2 up. Well,
2 feet up?
No, 2 up. It's actually a type of seat on old motorcycles. It's called a 2 up seat. I don't know if you've ever seen them where the rider is sitting really low and then the seat goes way up.
Oh, okay.
That's a 2 up seat.
I get it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, she can't fall off. It's almost like she's in this cocoon. Seriously, I could jump off and she would just, she'd still be there. She'd stay straight. And then the bike would come to a stop. She'd put her feet down and she'd be fine. She's in this cocoon in there. She really is. I take really good care of her. Did Doug show up? I got to scroll up. Max, we are. Give me a second, guys. I got to scroll up a little bit. I'm looking. Doug, are you in here? Thinking about getting another Alice B12. See, I didn't see that. Horseaholics, highly recommended. Look for an HB 112 if you can find one. Josh, welcome. I didn't see you come in. I'm glad that you're here. And you're not all that late, just been in here 25 minutes. Glenn, I'm not rereading your frying pan comment. Dano, great to see you. Glad you made it in. Yeah, Max. Lisa, really, she found the box that I was hiding in. It's just a little, just this little box, and she lifted it up. She goes, "Time to come out." So for the last 7.5 months, it's been great. We've known one another for almost 13 years, though. Okay, David, the serial number is not going to tell you what the year is. What is the model number, which would be above the serial number, and it should be 990-314 for a 1964 landlord. If it's, yeah, 990-314 is the number that you want to look at, and it'll be top left corner on the model number. Don't ask me how I know that. I've been around them a long time. Matthew, it's great to have you in here. Frying pan funny. Mubs, don't encourage Glenn. Mob had one of those Nighthawk things, we called it a chicken hawk. And the Nighthawks are nice. They're the dual overhead cam. They started 550cc up to 750cc, the dual overhead cams. You just got to watch them real close. King and queen seat, I think he's saying. King and queen seat.
Okay.
The one up or
Okay.
two up
Okay.
seat. What Zip is talking about, the seats. Yeah. Willie Cook. David, look at the engine code. First few numbers is date of manufacture. Yeah, Willie, that if it's a 1964, that won't hold true because they didn't start the dating code until 1965. So Lisa sends Zip to PA if he gets broken since he found him in the box of the lifetime warranty. Bradford, Pennsylvania is what he's talking about, Zippo lighters.
Oh,
because they have a lifetime warranty.
Oh, so if you get broken, they're going to send you there.
Yeah, Bryce, I picked up, I don't think I,
Oh,
Yeah.
tractor show.
yeah, at the tractor show, I don't think I said anything.
Oh, yeah.
All right, David, yes, it is a 1964 then. It should have a Briggs 23D. And the code is not going to be your date code. They didn't start that until 1964 or 65. But as long as it has a 23D in it, that is your original engine. All right, give me just a second. I have to catch up. I got to come back up here to Bryce. Bryce's comment that just reminded me. Bryce, do you know the 2 patent numbers that have been issued for Zippo lighters? I'll assume that's a no since you didn't answer quick enough. It's the first patent number issued to George E. Blaisdell was 2032695. That first patent number was coming close to expiring in the 1960s, so they applied for another one. That one became 2517191. I found 2, not just 1, 2 advertising 2032695 first patent Zippos from the 1950s with beautiful advertising, full enamel, not a chip out of the enamel, just gorgeous lighters at the tractor show. And I educated the guy on a lot of his lighters, which is why I got a killer deal on both the lighters. Okay, Boo, they Briggs they went from The uh, from the WI came the 5S. So it'll either be a 5, a 5S, a 6, or a 6S. But neat little engines, little 3/4 horsepower engines, but they're torquey little engines. They're awesome. They're a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And the 2 old Tecumsehs, I'm just kidding. Those old ones are nice. I got a scroll up. Guess better get on Craigslist here and start searching for an Alice or BC 112. Yes, horseaholics do. Jonathan, welcome. I'm sorry it took me a minute to get caught up. David, take care. Do you get props for coolest joke so far? Oh, what did I miss? Did I miss a joke from Bryce, IRT mechanic? Bryce? Did we miss a joke? Do you remember a joke? Oh, I got to go back up. Okay, hang on just a second. Yeah. Oh, about leaning trees?
Oh, the box joke.
Okay. The box joke?
What he said, the box joke.
The box joke. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
Trees.
I'm sitting here talking about it. Leaning trees was good too. Howdy, William. How are you? Jonathan. I just saw, and I was going to watch it, but I didn't have time. I just saw a new hardware store video posted. I need you to email me if you would. I'd like to add to your hardware store. So email me. If you would, please, kind sir. And yes, you do. Absolutely. Apropos. Absolutely fit, Bryce. Yes. Matt. 727 is all original, no rust, still has the original hubcaps. Got it from the owner that bought it brand new. David, who's always lurking in the background, being really quiet and just watching, because he's a quiet sort, picked up an absolutely gorgeous, was it 737 or 738 or 7? He can tell you. Oh, absolutely beautiful tractor. So I gave him a near mint deck for it. Yes, the box joke, you win. All I know about getting my 4 of those 160 4 pilots. No punctuation. Not a problem, boo. You're getting 4 of them. 1 is a 6S and 3. Okay, I got you. No problem. Those are neat little engines. I've got a few of them myself. William, Lisa and I are doing great. First time Lisa's been on the live stream. She's here for everybody to look at while I babble, because she's being really quiet. I got it pretty quick. No, you did. I got it pretty quick, but I had to think about it for just a second. Later, oh, yeah. Put me in a box and send me back to Pennsylvania, Bradford, PA.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jonathan. 65 Big Ten, and 65 is the correct year for a Big Ten. What time do I come on here on Sundays? 8:30, William. 8:30 my time. I'm Eastern. 8:30 Eastern. Am I hip to Pizza King? Oh, yes. Lord, yes. Oh, yep. On date night, through the weeks and the months that we've been dating, I've gone and gotten pizza probably 3-4 times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we mix it up so we're not always eating the same thing, but yeah, we're huge Pizza King fans. 738. There you go. Yeah. Larry, what's the difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer? The taste.
Yeah.
Glenn.
He gets the worst joke of the day.
Glenn.
He needs to monitor himself.
Oh, Glenn.
doing?
All right, and I'm sorry, Bryce, but that's a groaner, but Larry just got you. Oh, I get these. Oh yeah, yeah. Bryce knows. I get my biscuits and gravy
Oh yeah, I
at
missed
Max.
out on that.
Oh, guess what they're doing at my local hamburger joint? He serves breakfast in the morning. I just talked to the owner the other day, and he says, "Guess what I'm doing Tuesday? This coming Tuesday." I said, I don't know, getting Coke and Pepsi machines. We had talked about that, and he goes, "No, I'm gonna serve breakfast all day, so I can get my biscuits and gravy any time of the day." And then what else Bryce is talking about there is my Mancinos. Anytime I go to Rural King, I just can't do it because I'm like that far away from Mancinos. And Mancinos makes these, and they're literally they're grinders. And if you want to know what a grinder is, look it up on Google it. A grinder is a submarine, but what they used to do was these guys would set up shop at the docks and make these sandwiches, and the grinders who were welding the rivet heads on ships would go down to these guys making these subs and buy these subs, and that's where the name grinders came from. And she probably didn't know that because she was listening real.
You told me that one.
Did I?
Yes, you did. Yes.
Fine by me, he can have it. Oh, she doesn't like biscuits and gravy either.
No, yeah.
Tim Miller, great to see you. Where's Robert? He put up a comment. Fight. Where's Robert at? Oh, I don't know if we're going to see Robert today. I hope we do soon, but I must be right on time in your line today. I have quite a few friends that are on CST here west. My best bud lives near Terre Haute. Right on the timeline. We're right on the timeline. We're south of the timeline. Southward the timeline. Because if we go west much further, our time.
Yeah, we're eastern.
We're eastern.
We're like with New York.
Right.
Yeah.
But in Indiana.
Oh, where does the timeline?
It's just like
right on the.
It's right on the.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's just east of the Illinois line. Okay.
Depending on if you're up by Chicago, then they have all that stuff.
So I'm about an hour and a half away from the timeline, boo. Oh, Miss Z, you're going to need to get in bigger pants if you're not careful. I'll tell you what, you can ask her. This boy can eat.
Oh my.
I
don't know where he puts it.
I can eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And if I don't eat, I lose weight. I'll wake up in the morning, weigh 3 pounds less if I don't eat
right before he goes to bed.
Eat right before I go to bed. Oh, he can have the thermometer joke. Oh, okay.
He's giving up his ranking there for that one.
So you're gonna give that one up, okay? I'm in Indiana. William, I'm in Indiana, Muncie, Indiana. Oh no, Tim, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, I've just got one of those metabolisms where I can eat whatever I want to eat, and I just crap it out the next morning. Sometimes rather noisily.
Yeah, prayers for you, Tim, too.
Yes, Tim, absolutely, prayers. Eastern time, William, yes, Eastern time.
Okay, there's another joke there.
Joe. Brother, shoot me an email, buddy. I know you just sent me one. I haven't replied to it yet, but have a good one. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon. I love you, brother. Why doesn't Davenport, Iowa have a professional football team? Here comes a joke. Howdy, Stan. Here comes a joke. Go ahead, Glenn. I have a feeling I shouldn't have said go ahead, Glenn, but I said it anyway. So I'm committed. Cerebral palsy.
Oh, okay.
Doctors say that you have your own built-in ab buster. That's fine. What does Davenport, Iowa have? Because Minnesota would want one.
Minnesota doesn't have a professional football team. Yeah, they do. Vikings. Isn't that the Vikings?
And the Vikings?
Minnesota Vikings? Or
I think that's the joke, is that they've got, because, yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
I do. I think he needs to. He's good at teaching. He tells people what they need to do, but he needs to take those Billy Bob teeth out of his mouth and quit acting like a Riri and just do educational videos. I do, William. I do know him, but I think he needs to quit. If he's gonna do a show like that, do a show like that, but then keep it separate.
He's saying the Vikings aren't professional.
Yeah, we kind of
or a football team.
Yeah, or a football team. Yeah, we kind of got that.
Okay.
Yeah. I sent you a text, Tim, and in fact, I had Lisa send you a text. We were driving along, and I sent it to the wrong person first, and then we sent it to you. So you must have changed your number, checking to see if you were at the show. What did you retract this time, Glenn?
Said no, I meant, and then I didn't read the rest of it. Dear old friend owns the chain. What chain? Pizza King? He's the one that asked us about Pizza King, I think.
Mr. Barron did ask me about it. Your dear old friend owns the chain, owns the Pizza King chain.
Owns one of them.
They're very good. I love them. It depends on what Deutz it is, Troll. Let me know what Deutz it is. That is a determining factor. Terrell needs to make his videos a little bit more professional. Other than that, he teaches well. Yeah, he does, and he's got good information. I agree. Gift certificates coming your way. Oh, Mr. Barron.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because we, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we love them. Thank you. We appreciate it. Rural Kings, they're awesome. Oh, I understand the new truck being on the brain, Bryce. I do. No worries. What color did you get, Bryce? Okay, so I didn't text you on Monday, or I didn't text you on Wednesday.
Said it was over her head.
Well, Glenn, I am so far away from being a basket or any kind of what the hell is he talking? We're talking about football, foosball. Foosball's for the devil. The foosball is for the devil. I am so far removed from mainstream sports, it's not funny. I watch no mainstream sports, do not follow them. I don't give a rat's turd who's what doing where. I don't follow sports.
I only watch the Colts.
I'm too busy.
Or the Super Bowl for the commercials.
Or the Super Bowl for the commercials.
Unless it's a good game.
Larry, Rural King is actually my favorite over Tractor Supply, mainly because I can get better prices there and better selection. Of course, have a gas watching. Go over the bridge, scratching my penis. Crawler brick. Oh yeah, Muffkins. Yeah. Willie, he's and Tecumseh. I think he says Tecumseh instead of Tecumseh. You can take Terrell or leave him, I guess. What about NASCAR? I watch. That's the number of sports I watch. Unless I have a child in them or her children or grandchildren are in them, I watch zero sports. I don't watch anything. I really don't. I take that back. I do occasionally catch a billiards tournament. on TV. Potter, at least you made it, right? And we've got a special guest star. Miss Zippo is here. I'd turn the computer.
I don't have to. They can see me. I'm right here. Oh, turn it that way. So
I had to turn it,
oh,
right.
gotcha.
Yeah, I had to turn it. Only the best Cub Cadets. Hi. Only the best Cub Cadets. Hi.
Oh.
I'm like, I was thinking, only the best Cub Cadet. Somebody block him. No, don't block him. Don't block him. That's his name. I'm just joking. Okay, Bryce, let me back up a little bit here. Deep like black on purple and blue. I'll send you a picture eventually when they rig the lift for my chair and stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I've got a lift. It's a bed lift for a chair up in my loft, Bryce. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've got one, a 12-volt electric. It's going good. Only the best Cub Cadets. I'm just going to shorten it to Cub if that's okay. That's a lot to say. It's going good. It's going good. Meet Miss Zippo. HBO guy, Potter, better late than never. That's right. Exactly. HBO. Good evening, Miss Zippo. There you go. What's that? Medium, tell me. I wear mediums. Thank you.
Bubba. Yes, Willie. I love Jeff Dunham. Drinking beer and watching NASCAR.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, I like Jeff Dunham. He's funny.
Bubba J. My favorite is Peanut, though.
Yep.
Meow. That's it. I made the sound wrong. Meow.
And I'm a jalapeno on a stick. We both like Drew Lynch too, the stuttering comedian. He's funny. He's funny. And I'm not even going to ask you what you have in mind, Tommy. I'm just going to let you surprise me. Really looking forward to whatever you have in mind. I scrolled too quick. 69 Cub 107 you got from Grandpa. You bought it. That's cool, Horseholics. Tim Miller having something. Yeah. We're here on, I'm always here on Sundays, Tim. So pop in. Thank you, William. We try. She tries to keep me in line. Oh, we went to dinner tonight and I'm sitting in this booth and she's sitting in a seat. Now you can see our height, this is just about right. I'm like this booth, I'm sunk way down it's like this booth, somebody really big sat and it broke all the springs out of it. So she's looking over my head outside and laughing at me. So when the waitress came over, I said, I only have one question. Can I have a booster seat?
Then there was a little kid next to us, ways away, that laughed. Mom, that man asked for a booster seat.
It was funny. They didn't bring me one, though.
No.
Okay, let me get caught up. They're making a left turn. They're making a left.
They're making a left turn all the time.
And they're making another left turn. And they're making a left turn. Yeah. I have one, but I haven't made anything of myself on it yet right now. My house videos, let me comment here. Well, eventually. Awesome. How am I bigger than you? I weigh 150 pounds dripping wet, boo. And I've absolutely no gut whatsoever. I can almost fit my fingers around my arms. I mean, the only reason it looks like I've got guns is because there's nothing else there but bone and muscle. I'm skinny. All right, I think Boo subbed for which I think should do the same. Okay, only the best cook. That's the cook. Wonder if Drew is the comedian I saw on America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Dog. Yes,
He came
yes.
in second or something,
He
didn't
came in
Yeah.
second place. He lost to Darcy Lynn, the ventriloquist gal, the little ventriloquist girl.
No,
No,
he was a few years
no,
behind her.
yeah, that was the
Yeah.
year before. Darcy
He got-
Lynn just won last
He got
year.
hit in the
Got hit in the
Adam's apple with a baseball when he was young, and that's what created his stutter. And
well, he wound up with a concussion from that,
Mhm.
and he went to sleep, and he woke up with a stutter.
yeah.
Yep.
He's funny.
Took him to the spa. Okay, you took him to the spa. Wait. I'm like getting so far behind because I'm not. Ron, great to see you here. How long do I stay on? I stay on until
You're on
I
a
get
lot
tired of
longer
talking. I'm on
a
usually
lot longer than normal tonight.
yeah, a little longer than normal tonight because we've got Miss Zippo with us, but typically it's between 30 and 45 minutes. 30 and 45 minutes.
Only good people like watch NASCAR because NASCAR rocks. It's up there somewhere.
Put me in the vegetable steamer. What about Ron White? I love Ron White.
Oh, Ron
He
White.
is so
The whole
rude.
blue,
He's great.
What they call themselves? Blue comedy
The
tour. Or
Blue
whatever.
Collar Comedy
Yeah, that was
Tour.
what it was. They're all awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, jalapenos.
Oh, he took out Jose Jalapeno.
To the spa. Oh, okay,
On
there's
a
the
stick.
spa. Okay.
Okay, that's
I've seen
funny.
that one.
Nope.
So now
150. You
roasted
must be
jalapeno.
short. You got 165 and 5'10". I got some guns, but no gut, but I'm working on it. Boo. I topped out at 5'10" and a half, but I've got 9 degenerative discs in my spine, so I have shrunk 2.5 inches. I'm just at 5'8". So there's just not much of me there. David, you made it. I'm so glad you're in here. And I see a bunch of jalapenos on his steak. Better year for talent than the alternate flipping dogs whining toss up this
remember
year.
that year. I don't watch it that often. Oh, geez, here we go. Oh, no, that's.
Personality Thomas, do you have an Instagram? Glenn is just laughing.
You wonder why rednecks always beat aliens.
I've got a drifting video on Engine 44, Glenn. I can do it. I can do donuts. What do I have planned for this week? This week, oh Lord, I've got a John Deere 655 zero turn in there, a Cub Cadet dual blade walk behind, a Toro 2-blade walk behind, a Tecumseh powered edger, a Craftsman Tecumseh powered weed trimmer. She's reading, I'm answering. Shh, what's the matter with you? I'm trying to answer questions. Here, a Steel 029 to repair and a generic China generator to repair first thing Tuesday morning. So I've got all that on the docket for Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, now let me scroll up.
Why do aliens? No. Why do rednecks? You have to go up a little bit. I forget the question.
Wonder why rednecks always see aliens. If your spaceship breaks down, he looks at you and says, "Got a Coke can and coat hanger, and I can get you as far as your anus."
Oh.
Everybody's having a competition for best joke, and we're not talking about tractors here. That's all right.
Oh, this got a hurricane. Oh, they got a hurricane heading.
This is just here for fun.
Oh, it is hurricane season. Be careful out there.
Oh yeah, Boo! Be careful. Be very careful.
That's in the Gulf,
yeah,
too, right? So it's going to
yeah,
affect our weather eventually. So
yeah. Those they typically come up and affect us nowhere near what they do you.
No, but we don't get the
But
rain. And sometimes the rain. They still one a few years ago stayed a tropical storm when it was up by us.
Bryce, you're grounded. I'm not going to put you in timeout this time, but another joke like that, you're going in timeout. Now, wait a minute. I'm a redneck and all these redneck jokes. What the heck?
You're too busy spinning donuts in your tractor.
Did I get stuck in the mud? No, I didn't get stuck in the mud. Tim, I did not. In fact, we didn't get stuck in the mud. We were out riding in the tractor, and yeah,
we didn't go in.
But we picked our battles carefully, though. We picked our battles carefully. Jeremy, great to see you, buddy. I got your email. Just sit tight. Best cup of this dude get stuck in the mud. You have sleep. Do I have help in the garage? No, William, I don't. I'm a one-man band. That's the way I like it. I know. And everyone is patient enough. They want me to be the one that has my hands on their work. So you might be a redneck. You show up to a family function with 2 buckets of KFC and they say, "What's up, Bill Gates?" "Oh, because you're rich enough to bring 2 buckets of Kentucky Fried Chicken. What happens if you bring a box of Chick-fil-A?" Oh, the rich people eat Chick-fil-A? Tractors and planets. Tractors and planets. We will talk about tractors and planets. Yes. Tractors in your.
I'm usually always cleaning my house before the week starts on Sunday night. It's a holiday, so I got to stay here. Glenn's wondering if I can take your place.
I know. I saw it. She can't take my place. If she took my place, I would be my own girlfriend. And
that's not right.
That's not right, Glenn.
Right.
Yeah. I was my own girlfriend for 22 years. So I'm done being my own girlfriend. Got a real one now. Not Rosie and her 5 friends. So G-rated channel. Quit. 40 in the chat. We hit 40 in the chat. That is a new record. Yes, it is. All right, guys. We're 2.5 minutes away from a 1-hour show, so we're going to stop it at 1 hour. So got to give it a couple more minutes. I absolutely am, Potter. And I know that I am. And I thank my lucky stars every single night. Every single night. Am I coming out, Tim? Now, I'm taking that question out of context, I'm sure.
Well, there's exclamation mark here.
No! Duct tape works very well on stupidity.
Oh, gonna be in the doghouse.
My, everybody has decided they're going to be the comedian tonight. But that's okay. It's fun, isn't it? I have owned, and yes, I would own. Horseaholics and Cub Cadet guy have been talking.
Oh, okay.
So they're talking amongst one another. Plus Tard Mon Ami, we will see you, Boo. Thank you very, very much for stopping in.
Stay safe.
That was funny, Tim. That was funny. You did, Bryce. You did. I still might put you in timeout. So you did. You made us laugh.
You did.
That was hysterical.
Comedy Wars.
Comedy Wars with Zippo Varga. There you go. Just leave it to all you guys, and we'll be the judges.
We'll watch.
Commodian. Oh. Oh, I know that, Bryce.
They asked that once before. Cub asked that once before. Would you own a Cub Cadet?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. And I did answer, but I didn't say who I was answering to. Yes, I would own a Cub Cadet, and I have before. but I put a Briggs in it. I don't like the Kohlers. Their Kohlers, the old K series are fine, but I know the Briggs a whole lot better.
The whole comedy thing could be a new series on the channel.
Rooney, you've been sitting in the background this whole time. Sir Rooney, have you really been sitting in the background this whole time, just watching everybody? Be safe, Boo. Been great. It has been an hour. Thank you guys very, very much. It was a fantastic show tonight. I will look for all of you guys next weekend. Rooney, I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm sorry, buddy. But I'm glad you enjoyed the show. I'll make it up to you. Post me a comment and I will reply with Sir Rooney, I promise.
Oh.
Well, you saw Mama Sue. Archie passed away. You probably saw Larry, Horseaholics. I have done cold starts, Jeremy. Check back a few videos for cold starts, and I may do another new cold start. You'll be there for the military show. Miss Zippo should come. We will see what's going on that weekend. David, be safe. Everybody, be safe. Thank you very, very much. It was a fantastic show. We had a good time. I enjoyed laughing. So did Miss Zippo. We will see all of you guys on the next one. Really? Really?
Well, you stuck your hand up in front of me.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.